I feel all right.
You had the chance to watch some of the film from last night. What was the big takeaway from that session?
The physicality. We just got pushed around yesterday. We didn't finish possessions on defense with rebounds. We didn't execute really getting anything offensively. So it's a total team effort.
Well, why do you think that was the case? Because you guys showed some things in preseason that looked like you guys were really moving the ball well. What do you think happened?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, there's never answer for that question. But in the first half we didn't play well in the first half either. And still gave ourselves a chance to win at that point. But the second half was, we shot ourselves in the foot way too much.
DeAaron, we're hearing Marvin's out for 6 weeks. What's your initial thoughts?
One, I don't remember him getting hit in his thumb, but it's always got to be a next man up mentality. Obviously, we're wishing him a speedy recovery and want him to come back in full strength. But it's the regular season now, so you got to keep pushing. Rather if a guy's playing or not. That's why you have a team. One guy goes down, someone else steps up. That's what teams do.
How tough is the blow for you guys though to lose a starter guy? It's going to have an impact that he was supposed to have.
It's definitely big. He's a double guy. If he can have a bad game and still walk out with a double. So, what you get from Marv. So, that's a lot of points, rebounds, and blocks that go off the board. That as a team you try to pick up the slack. So, we know we're missing a high energy guy, someone who can throw the ball to in the post and go to work. But you still have to capitalize. Even when he's not in.
When you look like you banged knees last night, was that
With DeAndre, yeah. It was just one of those things that hurt for 30 seconds, and then I'm fine.
Was that kind of because of that? Buddy always turns his ankle. Obviously, we're talking about Marvin today. To kind of give you like a glimpse of just how delicate a season can be, given the health of the team.
For sure. You see it a lot with teams. Sometimes teams, don't, reach their potential of a season because of injuries. But that comes along with playing sports. Injuries. Obviously, no one wants them to happen, but injuries are going to happen, and you still got to go out there and play. So if all three of us are out, then the team still has to go out there and play. So
you guys obviously reacted to some of the stuff that was going on, and then frustrated, the early frustrations, and Coach talked about that negative energy. Did you kind of see it that way, or do you feel like you guys did a good job in handling those circumstances?
I wouldn't say a lot of negative energy, but I just think we didn't do the things that we expect ourselves to do. So
DeAaron, you picked up your fourth foul there early third quarter. You guys were up 5 at that point. Did you need a reminder about how important you are?
Nah, but just try not to be put in that situation.
Yeah, can you talk a little bit about Harry Giles being back in practice and how he's looked to you?
Yeah, that was great today. We didn't go live too much, but I saw Harry again. I was like, what the hell? But it's great having him back out there. His energy is just contagious, even when he wasn't playing. So just having him out there, that's another high energy guy, a guy that high IQ, knows how to make the right play, and it's definitely great having him back out there today.
How much are you guys looking forward to having him back in lieu of losing Bagley for the immediate future?
Like I said, next man up mentality. It's crazy. One guy goes out and someone else literally comes right back. So it's definitely great. But we have a lot of guys that's gonna have to step up and take up the slack. That Marvin's leaving.
You guys still looking for your first win. You've got a home game though with Portland coming in. What do you expect out of that from both the crowd and obviously the challenge from the Trailblazers?
Obviously, that's a 50-win team, for the last however many years. So, that's a great team. They've added pieces, and obviously, I feel like the crowd will be great. I feel like our crowd's, great every home game. So, we definitely, I can definitely see us feeding off them. But obviously, both of us are trying to get, the first win. I haven't won either. So, both teams are coming out, prepared. So. We come out, we have to, I wouldn't say play the way we played in preseason, but obviously get back to the stuff that we're doing at a higher level.
When you guys watch film, what's that kind of like, the mood when you guys see some of the mistakes that are being made?
I feel like, everybody was there to learn, so no one's taking it personal, and I think, with the accountability that we're being held to this year is definitely a bit higher than, my first 2 years. Like, I told him, like, if it's me, call me out. So, Bob, our defensive coach, Bob, he's letting guys know. So, but you can't take that personal. Sometimes it's you in that position, sometimes it's somebody else. But he's talking to everybody. Mm-hmm. But, you know, if it's you, then, you know, you just take it and you got to move along.
Thanks, man.